Nina, I love you. Cake bowl. It's Minnie's ram. Let's see. So cute. How about that? Let me check on Shepherd. Okay, Bella, we can watch a little.
I see you naked.
Just to specify, I don't normally wear a cover nursing at home, but I got a new one and I just wanted to test it out to make sure I knew how to use it and feel comfortable using it in public. So that's why I'm using it at home, but I don't normally do that.
It comes and goes in the blink of an eye. Soon as I swear you've been left behind. All the colors come back so bright. Wish I could keep you in black and white. Sort of like a picture in a drawer. I don't wanna look at anymore, but it's too hard to ignore that I'll never not feel like yours. Holding on to someone new's the only time I feel like I'm still holding on to you. It's like an instant rewind to New Year's Eve.
We finally made it on our walk. I'm not gonna lie, I changed my outfit a few times and don't love the current one I'm in. I've only lost 16 pounds so far. I'm 2 weeks postpartum and I still have 21 pounds to go, so most of my clothes do not fit. So it's been a challenge getting dressed. I'm just trying to focus on nutrition and getting back into walking, hence the walk now. We are walking our typical 2-mile loop that I would walk with Isabella, my toddler, prior to giving birth. The first week I didn't do anything. I just sat on the couch all week. My husband was home. And I suggest that for recovery. It really does help speed up recovery to just rest as much as you can if you're able to. Then last week I eased back into it with a 1-mile loop, and now yesterday I started resuming the 2-mile loop, but just gonna keep an eye on the bleeding because my bleeding was starting to stop. It was pretty low and I noticed I was bleeding a lot more today, and I went on the 2-mile loop yesterday for the first time because it does increase with activity. So just gotta keep an eye and make sure I'm not doing too much too soon. But I love walking. Isabella loves walking. It helps babies differentiate day from night. Do you want books or straight to bed? Straight to bed? Welcome officially to this vlog. My name is Megan if you guys are new here, and I just put Isabella down for her nap. It's just after 1 p.m. Just grabbed a snack, Core Power protein shake, cheese stick. Trying to eat a lot of protein because I'm so hungry nursing these days. So trying to have things that are gonna fill me up, not just like empty carbs. But welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, I just gave birth 2 weeks ago to my baby boy Shepherd, and then I have a almost 2-year-old Isabella. They're 23 months apart. I had my husband home the first week, so he was kind of on Isabella duty. I was just resting, recovering from birth, taking care of Shepherd. And then last week was my first solo week, and today's Monday, so it's the start of my second solo week. And I'm still just getting used to things, trying to find a routine. And there is baby boy. I no longer have a nap time to do whatever I want because he's due to feed again. So I'm gonna nurse him, and then we'll catch up after that. All right, I just nursed, now we're burping, so we'll catch up here. Brought you through my morning up until Isabella's nap. So far, the easiest thing I've been doing is I have a place to put Shepherd in every room that I go to. So in this room, I have a bassinet next to the bed. That's where he sleeps at night, but also where I put him if I'm in my room. In Isabella's room, I have a baby lounger, and so every time I'm putting her down for nap time or if I'm putting her down for bed, at night, usually Andrew does that, but if I'm doing it for some reason, I put him in the lounger in there. And downstairs, we have on top of the pack and play a changing table and bassinet attachment, so he goes on there if he's needing extra attention or he's awake or he has hiccups or whatever it is, and I'll just baby wear. I'm trying to get used to that because I never use the baby carrier where it's like the tight wrap around your body with Isabella, and it's kind of confusing to me, so I'm trying to figure that out. But he's too small for the other baby carrier I have, so I've been trying to do that, and I'm trying to figure out how to nurse in that because as you saw this morning, he was cluster feeding. I was trying to make breakfast and he nursed like 5 times in a row, and Isabella has now associated that with Watch Jesus, as she calls it. If you guys are familiar with the show The Chosen, they have a kids show, The Chosen Adventures, and they're 10-minute episodes. I never did screen time up until recently, but I've been using it just a little bit while I've been nursing because she gets a little upset when I nurse and has acted out a little bit when I'm nursing. And so I'm trying to find other things to do, and I think if I can nurse in the carrier, that would be helpful so I'm not sitting down. Because when I try to distract her and just like read books or play or just do anything else, she doesn't want to do that. So we've been doing that, and luckily they're only 10-minute episodes. So in this morning, he did a really quick feed because he'd been feeding so much. So we only watched it for 5 minutes, and it's all biblical lessons. So it's been a little bit of a crutch. I don't love that I'm doing that, but it is what it is at the moment. So trying to figure it out, trying to have one-on-one time with Isabella as much as I can when he's sleeping, but then have playtime with all of us together when he's awake. And then whenever Andrew is home or Isabella is with a Grammy or something, then I will contact nap with him and kind of get that like bonding special time with him. Like right now she's napping. But yeah, I think it's going easier than I thought in some ways because newborns sleep a lot and he's been pretty chill so far, but also harder because Isabella's been adjusting to the split in attention. And you know, I've had moments where I'm trying to put her down and he really needs to feed and he starts screaming, so I'm holding her with one arm, feeding him with the other, or she's just acting out more in general, having more tantrums. So trying to handle that in the best way that I can. So those parts have been difficult. But overall, I think it's a little easier than I thought it would be, which I'm glad about. I'm currently on maternity leave. I work part-time from home, so I have 2 weeks left of that, and then we'll see how working goes. I do have flexibility on my hours, so we'll see how that works when I adjust. But right now, I can just focus on creating a new routine and seeing what works. And this is kind of what a day looks like right now. Now that she's sleeping, I'm going to try to get some tasks done and just work on things that I need to do until she wakes up. Oh, his eyes are open now?
Yeah.
He looks comfy with the arms behind his head.
I don't wanna call you later. You're tearing my heart up like it's paper, and somehow you turn to a stranger. We used to work, now I'm trying to make sure that we're both on the same page. I don't want it to complicate. I know you're riding away. Is there room for us both on the same wave? Nothing breaks so clearly when there's love on the line.
Isabella is up from her nap. We did some playing. I picked up upstairs, although it wasn't too messy, so just a quick tidy up. Did a little foam rolling. That is like my #1 trick if you have back pain nursing or carrying a baby. I put the foam roller halfway up my back and lie on it, and it corrects your posture and releases all of that soreness and achiness. So I did that for a minute. Now we're making lunch. It's 3:30. I just made a little like charcuterie plate for Isabella, a couple slices of turkey and salami. I do nitrate free for both, some hummus and cucumber. Then I'm gonna do the same for myself, except instead of cucumber, I'm gonna do baby carrots and hummus. I'm gonna cut up some cheese for me. I try to limit her dairy because 1, she's lactose, but 2, she gets constipated really easily. Hence, if you saw her prune at breakfast. So I didn't do cheese for her, but I'm gonna do some cheese for me, some Triscuits, and some strawberries.
I don't wanna call you later. You're tearing my heart up like it's paper, and somehow.
Okay, and that is my plate that I'm going to eat. Another little trick, I've been doing paper plates as much as I can to limit dishes. I also got this package from Walmart. It's Isabella's 2nd birthday in a couple of weeks, and it's Minnie themed, and it's like Minnie themed paper plates and napkins and table toppers. So I'm gonna open that. You can see the napkins, the plates underneath, utensils tucked in there, and party mat. Or there's 2 sets of plates. That looks like the party topper. And the napkins, cute. I also have the balloons for it here. And the party favors here. All right, I'm going to eat, empty the dishwasher that I loaded earlier, put away the dishes, and then see where it leads us next. Are you giving a cracker and hummus? That's a good idea.
Cracker.
You like the cracker? You want more?
I don't wanna call you later. You're tearing my heart up like it's paper, and somehow you turn to a stranger. We used to work, now I'm trying to make sure that we're both on the same page. I don't want it to complicate.
So I finished writing my thank you cards for the baby shower that I had a couple weeks before I had the baby. Then I did another nursing session, and now we're out on a walk. We dropped off the thank you cards, dropped off some trash, and we're going for another stroll. Just made Isabella a little taco from some leftovers we've had from a previous meal train. We have a meal train coming tonight in about 20 minutes, but Isabella's getting tired and I felt like it was better to just feed her dinner now. So I'm gonna feed her this taco, and then we'll get our dinner, and then we'll start getting her ready for bed. My husband just got home, and we're gonna start our night routine now.
Go. You know that's far. You can hold it anymore.
That's all.
Yeah. Let it go.
Let us out.
Thursday. It is evening time. We got the meal from our friends in our church small group. It was a roast beef pot roast and it tasted so yummy and we're so grateful. My husband just put my daughter down for bed and now we're gonna hang out. It's 9:30 p.m. now. I've just been nursing on repeat. My husband put Isabella down. I just got my dinner finished. I'm nursing again. Once I'm done, I'm gonna just put the food away and take a shower and probably go to bed until it's time to feed him again in a couple hours. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button, and let's see you in the next one. Bye.